Hatsukoi. And I think I might have just skipped one text. Kyo said, "Oh, it's just from Maya-san."
今撃ったの？マヤも罪なことするわね。
Makabe-san, I'm gonna be toyed with around by these heartless people forever if you don't respond soon.
で、今日の昼はどうする？集まるの？
Tokizaki suddenly changes the subject. She's messing with me one moment and then she's dead serious the next. Let's see. We went through the trouble of cleaning those plates, so I want to see how that turned out.
それなら、みんなで時間ずらしていった方が、たくさんの人の反応が見られていいんじゃない？
That's true. Then we'll all go to the cafeteria separately, and we can meet up and discuss after school.
了解。
I'll send mail out to Yukino and the others later. Oh, it's crowded today. The cafeteria is filled with people for once. Looks like I just happened to come here when it's the most crowded. Any open seats? Oh, over there. There's a table that seems relatively empty. I jog over and grab a seat. I make the mistake of not looking closely before sitting down. Oh. Kishi. I'm already regretting picking this seat. But I don't like the idea of changing seats now. It'd be like I'm running away. I force myself to sit down. I can sit where I like. You can move if you don't like it. Like I care. Guess lunch isn't going to taste too good today. I'll eat quick and leave. I don't want to hear that from someone who's also eating alone. He really pisses me off. But there is one thing I want to ask Kishi. What's Makabe-san up to? Kishi levels a scornful gaze at me. I freeze up for a moment. Does he know about my confession? Is that so? She sure is busy, even during lunch. What are you talking about? He doesn't actually know about my confession, does he? So that's what you meant. I smoothed down my chest in relief. Nothing. Keep talking.
本来なら放課後にやればいい仕事を昼休みにやってるということだ。放課後、学食医へ顔を出すためにな。
Really?
何も知らずに会長にただ甘えて、いい気なものだな。会長の無理がなければ成り立たない委員会など、さっさと潰れてしまえ。
His words are horrible, but I don't have any immediate comebacks. I didn't know Makabe-san was doing so much.
大体なんだ。会長に負担をかけるだけかけて、自分はのんびり昼飯か？
This is also research. How about you then? Makabe-san's working without even eating, but you're just sitting there pigging out on a chicken and egg bowl.
これは、俺が食事を取らないと、会長が気を使うからだ。
Couldn't he just eat in the office, though?
そっちこそだな。
No, it's you who... This is ridiculous. It's too ridiculous. We're so mediocre compared to Makabe-san.
嫌気がさす。戻って仕事をしよう。
Kishi bolts down the rest of his chicken and egg bowl and gets up from his seat. Same here. Okay. I move my chopsticks with similar fervor.
お前がどうしようと興味はないが、会長にあまり負担をかけるようなら承知しないからな。
Oh, he will care soon. I know. He doesn't have to tell me. No, I guess I didn't know. In the end, after confessing like that, I might have just burdened Makabe-san further. Damn it.
お皿ピカピカ作戦は好評だったわね。あたしも鼻が高いわ。
Tsukushima was acting like it was all her idea. The clean plates were more popular than we had expected. I don't find that being too realistic. Let's go to lunch. Just because they have clean plates, or shiny plates, I guess is the way I should put it. Nagumo-san was happy too.
追い風が吹いてるわ。ここは追撃あるのみ。休まず次の一手を打って出るべきよ。
Tsukushima emphasizes her point with a clenched fist.
で、何する？今日さんアイデアないの？あたしにあるわけないでしょ。みんなで考えなさいよ。適当だな。考えるのが平の仕事でしょ。上の人間は指示するのが役目。じゃあ、はい。雪の何かアイデア。私？そんな急に言われても。着ぐるみで勧誘するとかわいいよ。そんなお金はない。ボツ。じゃあ次、片桐。
That's weird. She would never usually say that. She would probably say something about desserts or something that was really out of character for Yukino.
片桐、何ぼーっとしてんの？ほら。
What the heck was that?
あ、切れた。
That's her being mad?
きょうちゃんが呼んでるよ。
Huh? Me? I look up to see everyone's attention to me, or on me. Tsukushima looks like some kind of murderous demon. What are we doing again?
アイデアよ、アイデア。食器ばっかり洗ってられないでしょ。
Oh, I see. Well, let's see. Asking out of nowhere like that's a little... Plus, I wasn't listening at all.
とうとう振られた？本当に？
No, I wasn't. Though they're not wrong in thinking I had Makabe-san on my mind. Yeah. I'm currently a burden to Makabe-san. Can't stay like this forever. I need to hurry up and get results as thanks for everything she's done for us so far. Alright, let's give our all, everyone. Let's keep improving the cafeteria. We can do it.
で、アイデアないの？
Well, I don't have any.
何か考え込んでたじゃない。どうせ妄想ばっかしてたんでしょ。
Anyway, let's do our best. I can't be a burden to Makabe-san forever, after all. But still, this is pretty difficult. We couldn't decide on our next plan even after bouncing ideas off of each other all day after school. Huh? I've got mail. Just when did I get this? Oh. There we go. Good evening. This is Makabe. I now understand how to input text, but it takes very long since I'm not used to it. Sweat. Okay. I'm sorry I was unable to attend the committee today. Also, there's a lot that I wish to speak about. It's already taken me quite some time to type this much, so may I call you? It's taken me 40 minutes already to get this far. Cry. Please and thank you. I think that's supposed to be her bowing right there. That little emoji thing. 40 minutes? This is serious. It's already taken me quite... Oh, no. Of course you can. Please call my cell phone. It should be recorded in that phone's contacts. Put a stopper on my emotions and send a short reply. A few minutes later, and I thought he'd be more excited than that. Here it is. I immediately accept the call. Hello? Katagari speaking.
よかった。
I can never pronounce that. I hear a relieved sounding voice from the receiver.
ごめんなさい。こんばんは。真壁です。
I know. Your name came up on my phone.
そうでしたね。すごく便利な機能があるんですよね。
I swear to God, if they confess through the phone, she's being appreciative of something weird again. I'm pretty sure cell phones have been able to display caller ID for a while now, though.
念のためご確認させてください。今回も本当に料金はかからないんですよね。
It really doesn't, so please don't worry.
そうですか。そんな美味しい話もあるんですね。
Looks like it's really hard for her to wrap her head around that. Well, I remember thinking the same thing when I heard that the plan included unlimited calls. Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
そうですよね。あんまり長電話すると料金がかからないんでしたね。すみません。いつまでも慣れなくて。
I almost start laughing and I hastily stifle it.
もしかして笑ってます？
Oh, did you hear me?
ひどいです。
She sounds a little pouty. Speaking to her over the phone feels significantly different from when we're in person. This is a side of Makabe-san that she can't show at school. My heart fills up just from knowing that she's showing me this side and what's up with all the camera pans to his room. I'm sorry, I just thought it was kind of cute.
かわいいですか？よくわかりません。
Makabe-san's tone dips downward. She really doesn't seem to get what I'm
こ
saying.
の前あんな風に言ってくれたのだってどうしてなのか。
Are you talking about my confession? The spur of the moment confession? Her silence is enough of an
す
answer.
みません。なかなかお返事できずに。でもあれからいろいろいっぱい考えていたんです。
From her voice, I could tell that she must really have been thinking about it the whole time. So she was thinking about me that much. I feel like even knowing that much might be enough to satisfy
でも
me.
私本当によくわからなくて。恋愛をするという感覚が身近になかったもので。
Her words don't sound like an excuse to me. If anything, she sounds honestly perplexed. But you seem like you'd be really popular.
全然です。
Now that's a lie. She denies it with all of her being. Looks like she really believes
今
that.
時珍しいのでしょうけれど、私にとってはとても縁遠いものです。この携帯電話も片桐くんの気持ちも。
A very sheltered person. Are you talking about how you're forbidden from being in a relationship?
はい。以前に少しお話ししましたね。父と約束しました。学校を卒業するまでは携帯電話もアルバイトも恋愛もしないと。学生のうちは校内活動と勉強が本分なのだと。
I'm sorry.
どうして謝るのでしょうか。
Because I caused trouble for you by saying something like that without thinking. I forced my feelings onto you, even though I knew about your promise. You're already busy enough, and yet all I ever do is cause you trouble. I'm very sorry.
そんな。
So you don't need to think about it so hard. It's just, well, I'd just like to know how you feel. That's all.
私ですか。
Yes, how you feel about me. That's the only thing I want to know. I want to know Makabe-san's feelings.
私は。
A painful silence falls for a while. She must be thinking about this seriously. So I stay silent and endure.
嬉しかったです。
Wow, that was a yes. What? I was too relieved at finally getting any answer at all. I couldn't stop my surprise from leaking out. Really? She sounds a bit embarrassed, but it's also definitely earnest. Makabe-san's given her answer. My chest begins to burn up. It gets hotter and hotter, and I'm struck by a sudden impulse to start running. Makabe-san? I don't think that it needs to be anything so special. I like you, and if you feel the same way, then wouldn't it be okay to just treasure our feelings toward each other? What? Saying it only makes me more and more embarrassed. It's not like I've ever dated anyone before. But still, that's how I feel. That's a damn lie. You're gonna do something. Yes, that's it. I think it would be nice if we could just interact kindly with each other. Well, my legs are shaking. My face feels like fire's about to spout from it. I'm thankful this is over the phone. Like holding hands? That is special treatment, dude. What? She's actually falling for it too. I almost melt at her gentle voice. I must look absolutely pathetic right now. She'd probably hate me if she saw my face. And yet, talking over the phone like this just isn't enough at all. A thought rises to the forefront of my mind. I want to see her, even if only for a bit. Could I see you right now? What is he saying? My God, we're back to stupid Yuma from Yukino's route. Well, of course. It's late enough that I'd consider going to bed soon. Then I jump to my feet. I look over to the copy of the committee registry that's on my desk as I talk. I'll go to your house. That's really weird, dude. Oh, I don't mean you need to let me in. I just thought I'd like to see your face, even if it's just a glance. Makabe-san falls silent. Am I being a bother? Yes. Of course I am. It's just too sudden. I'm sorry. That's right. What was I thinking? Didn't I just spend all of today regretting being a burden on her? I was regretting forcing my feelings onto her without even thinking about hers. I'm so worthless. What the heck? Yuma's such a bad influence to her. Huh? What the heck is she saying? Makabe-san's voice, shaking slightly, tickles my ear. What? My body flares up. I'll be right over. Man, this guy needs to calm down. Pant, pant. I've gone and done it. I've arrived in front of Makabe-san's house. Took about 20 minutes pedaling as fast as I could on my bike. What? It's pretty much the middle of the night. I call Makabe-san. After a short while,
もしもし
I'm here.
ちょっと待っててください
What the heck is going on? She then hangs up. For a while, nothing happens. Maybe I have the wrong house, or maybe she's changed her mind after all. Maybe she's discussing talking to her parents about this stalker in front of her house. Just when I was starting to get worried from all of my pessimistic thoughts, the front door softly opens. Oh. There's no mistake. It's Makabe-san. Are those her pajamas? She glances around nervously, then slowly closes the door, so as not to make any noise. She runs softly over to me.
ドキドキします
What the heck?
いけないことしちゃいました
I'm very sorry. I suddenly decided to come over. I'm only causing you trouble, aren't I?
そんなこと思って
Oops. She vigorously shakes her head in denial. The scent of shampoo wafts over to me. That line is so overused. Makabe-san must have taken a bath. She changed into her normal clothes and came out here.
本当に迷惑なんて思ってないです来てくれて嬉しいです
Really?
はい
She nods bashfully, but definitively, can't even talk. If she's just being polite or something, then there'd be no reason to agree like this. Right?
さっき窓から片桐くんの姿を見つけたとき昔見たお芝居を思い出しました
Let me guess. Romeo and Juliet. You mean...
ロミオとジュリエットです
I wouldn't be able to come up with the name of a classic like that on the spot like she did. What? I've never read it, and I've certainly never seen it.
ジュリエットってすごく大声で名前を呼ぶんです
I mean, well, I guess it is pretty uncommon in Japan.
こんな夜にわざわざ会いに来てくれたの
Maybe.
見たときその気持ちちょっとわかりました
She looks completely flushed. I want to believe that it isn't just because she just took a bath. I'm happy too. I was happy to know that you wanted to see me.
ドキドキしていますこんな気持ちになったこと初めてですこういうのが恋愛感情というものなのでしょうかはっきりと言えたらいいのですが
I don't mind either way. I'm just sincerely happy that you wanted to see me. Even if what you feel isn't love, that fact won't change. I'm not lying to make her feel better or anything. At this moment, I truly believe that.
ありがとうございますでもあまりにもわからなくて申し訳なくなってきます私なんかでいいんでしょうか
I am. It has to be you.
手をつなぐのだって想像の中でしたことしかありません
Who says that?
そこからどうしたらいいのかだってわかりません家は厳しくてあまり出歩けないと思いますしデートというかそういうこともできないかも
If that's the case, then I'll come see you like this. Even talking to you for 5 minutes would be enough. I highly doubt that. Just seeing your face would be enough.
我慢ばかりさせてしまいます
I'm fine with putting up with anything. If it's in front of the girl I like, I'll put up with anything and everything. And I didn't start liking you because I wanted anything from you. In fact, I want to be of help to you somehow.
私にですか
I think it's totally natural to want to do something for the person you like.
好きな人
Makabe-san seeming to have realized something, falls into thought.
お返事はもう少し待ってもらってもいいですか?
What? Yes, I'll wait as long as it takes. Please think it over until you're satisfied with your answer. I have to act tough. I have to be able to put up with at least this much.
嬉しいです。
If I get to see this face, I'm fine with anything.
私、そろそろ戻らないといけません。
She's looking back toward her house. She must have snuck out. That probably means it'd be bad if a family member spotted us. Yes, good night.
おやすみなさい。で、もう暗いので、帰り道気をつけて帰ってくださいね。それと、
Yes?
来てくれて、本当にありがとう。
Her smile penetrates my heart. It's so radiant that I can't bear to keep looking at her. Makabe-san opens the door with the utmost care to not make noise. And then she's gone. She said thank you. She said, thank you for coming. I ride my bike back, standing as I pedal. I feel like shouting out into the night. Instead, I use those feelings to just pedal with everything I've got. Oh man. I mean, I don't know why she has to think it over. She's basically saying yes from their conversation right now, which is really dumb. And yeah, I think that's where I'll actually leave it off on. See, I'll name the episode Romeo and Juliet, or Japanese Romeo and Juliet. Ah, man. But yeah, this route's going by really fast. Like I said, I just hope something good, or I don't know how to say, like the story, the plot of the whole route is good, because I know how Yukino's was like, she changed Yuma for the worse or something like that. Let's see what Makabe-san's conflict's gonna be. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.